All right, let's dive into online marketing today.
Love it.
We're going to help you get your business noticed online.
Especially if you're just starting out.
Right, if you're new to all of this.
Yeah.
So we found this great article by Anthony Atama.
Okay.
It's called Emergent Marketing Trends.
Mm-hmm.
And it breaks down like 5 core online marketing strategies.
I like it.
But we're going to do a deep dive here.
Yeah.
We're not just going to like skim the surface.
No.
We're going to give you the actual...
the gems.
The gems.
Yes.
Yes.
Get down into the nitty-gritty.
Yeah, so you can walk away.
Actionable stuff.
Yes, actionable insights, things you can actually use.
Exactly. It's one thing to know the theory.
Right.
But, we want you to be able to actually use this stuff.
Make it work for your business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
So the first strategy that Atama highlights is social media marketing.
Of course.
So
it's 2024. Everybody's going to be on social media, right?
Right. And you probably heard this a million times.
Yeah.
But the real question is, how do you actually...
Make it work.
Make it work for your business.
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question.
For sure.
And you know what I like about what Anthony had to say?
Yeah.
He really emphasizes that you don't have to be everywhere.
Oh, interesting.
You don't need to be on every platform.
All right.
You need to choose the right platform.
The right one.
Where your people are.
Where your people are.
I always use this analogy. You wouldn't try to, sell vegan burgers at a steakhouse.
Okay.
It's the wrong crowd.
You're not going to get very far.
No.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
Right.
So, okay.
Yeah.
How do you figure out what the right restaurant is?
It all starts with knowing your audience.
Okay.
If you're going after a younger demographic, maybe they're on Instagram or TikTok.
Okay.
But if you're a B2B company, you need to be on LinkedIn.
Right. So it's all about aligning your platform with your audience.
Your platform with your audience.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But let's say...
You've figured out the platform.
Okay.
Then what?
Right.
What about creating content?
Uh-huh.
I mean...
Content is king.
He mentions the Share a Coke campaign.
Oh, yeah. That was huge.
That was massive.
It was everywhere.
Was that just like a fluke?
You know what? They did so well.
Yeah.
Personalization. People love to see their own name.
Oh, interesting.
Or something that reflects them, their identity.
Okay.
And Coke was brilliant. They weren't just selling soda. They were selling a feeling, a connection.
So it's about finding that
emotional hook.
Emotional hook, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what about for smaller businesses, though?
Yeah.
Can they really compete on social media with the big guys?
Totally.
Really?
Anthony gives a great case study in the article, this small clothing store in Miami.
Okay.
They saw a 25% increase in foot traffic.
Just from Instagram?
Just from using Instagram well.
Oh, wow.
They posted good photos.
Okay.
Ran contests. Collaborated with influencers. They got it.
So it really is.
It's not about the size of your budget.
It's not about the budget.
It's about how well you use it.
Right.
And how well you know your audience.
And how well you know your audience.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
The social media check.
What's next?
All right, strategy number 2. Search engine optimization.
Ooh, SEO, everybody's favorite.
I'll be honest, this always sounds a little intimidating.
Okay, it can be a little scary, but it doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
Think of it like this. SEO is the art of making your website irresistible to search engines.
Irresistible to Google.
Yeah, like Google.
Okay.
You're not trying to trick them or anything.
No.
You're trying to build a website that Google genuinely loves.
Okay, so how do you actually do that?
Yeah, good question.
There are billions of websites out there.
Billions. With a B.
Right, so how do we make our stand out?
Yeah, so how do we make sure that we're up there at the top of the search results?
Yeah.
Well, he talks about this keyword research thing.
What is that?
I don't really know what that means.
Imagine you own a bookstore.
Okay.
You're not just going to randomly put books on the shelves and hope people find them, are you?
Right.
You got to organize by genre, by author.
Okay.
You might even create those little displays to highlight new releases.
Mm-hmm.
That's what keyword research is.
Okay.
It's figuring out what people are actually typing into Google.
So instead of guessing what people are searching for, we need to do some detective work.
That's it. And you know what?
What?
There are tools that can help with that.
Really?
Yeah. Google Keyword Planner.
Oh,
it's free.
And that tells you what people are searching for.
It gives you insights into the volume of searches for specific keywords.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
You can prioritize the ones that are most relevant to your business.
Okay. So once we know those keywords.
Yeah.
What do we do with them?
Weave them into your content.
Okay. So not just like.
Not just stuffing them in the.
Like keyword, keyword, keyword.
No. That's spammy.
That's spammy.
It's not helpful.
Yeah.
You want to create content that both search engines and human beings love.
Got it.
And speaking of that, have you ever read the Moz blog?
Oh, yeah, I've heard of Moz.
They consistently rank high for SEO-related keywords.
Do they?
Yeah, they practice what they preach.
Oh, it's really cool.
And it works.
So it's about becoming a resource.
Yes.
Not just a keyword-stuffed website.
Exactly, because Google's getting smarter every day.
It's true.
They can recognize those websites that are genuinely trying to provide value.
Okay, so we've covered social media, SEO.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's next?
On to strategy number 3, email marketing.
Okay, email marketing.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Isn't that a little old school?
Some people think so.
Right, in the age of like TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like everyone's on social media.
True, but email is still a powerhouse.
Really?
Yeah, for building relationships. Think about it. You own that connection.
Okay.
You're not hoping that the algorithm shows your stuff to people.
Right, right.
You know they're going to get it.
It's a direct line.
It's a direct line to your audience.
But doesn't everyone get like 1 million emails these days?
They do.
So how do you make yours stand out?
That's where personalization comes in.
Okay, so like addressing people by their names.
That's a good start.
Okay.
But you can take it even further with segmentation.
Oh, segmentation. What is that?
You're dividing your email list into smaller groups.
Okay.
Based on things they have in common.
Okay.
Maybe they all bought something from you before.
Oh.
Or maybe they all signed up for your newsletter.
Okay.
But haven't bought anything yet.
I see.
You can target your emails.
So you're not sending the same email to every single person.
Right.
You're tailoring it.
Tailoring it.
Okay, who's doing that well?
Amazon.
Amazon, of course.
They are masters
Okay.
of sending personalized emails.
Yeah.
They use all that data they have to recommend things you might like.
And I always click on those things.
See?
Yeah.
It works.
So how do we do that if we're not Amazon?
You don't have to be a tech giant to personalize.
Okay, good.
You can start by just asking people what their preferences are.
Okay, yeah.
When they sign up for your email list.
Yeah.
What kind of content do they like?
Okay.
What are their biggest challenges?
So even if you're just starting out,
Mm-hmm.
you can lay that foundation for personalization.
Right. And you know what?
What?
Anthony highlights this online bookstore.
Okay.
They saw a 30% increase in sales just by personalizing their emails.
That's huge.
It is.
Just from email.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, so
Email marketing back on the menu.
email marketing is back on the menu officially.
All right. What's next?
All right. Strategy number 4 is content marketing.
Content marketing.
Okay. I got to be honest. I'm a little lost on this one.
A lot of people are.
Really?
Yeah.
So what is it?
It's more than just blogging. It's about creating and sharing valuable content that attracts and engages your target audience.
Okay.
You want to be seen as a trusted resource.
Not just a salesperson.
Right. Okay.
You're not just trying to sell all the time. You're trying to help people.
Okay, I'm starting to see the bigger picture.
Good.
But isn't the internet already overflowing with content?
It is.
So how do you make yours stand out?
You need a content strategy.
Okay, so you're not just like...
Not just randomly posting stuff.
Throwing spaghetti at the wall.
No.
Okay, what does a content strategy look like?
You got to define your target audience.
Okay.
Understand their needs, their challenges.
Okay.
And create content that provides solutions.
So it's like
building a house.
It's having a blueprint.
You need a plan.
A plan, okay.
You can't just start hammering away.
Got it.
You need to know what you're building and who you're building it for.
Okay. So who's doing this well?
Have you heard of HubSpot?
Yes, of course. They're a great example.
Right.
They've built a huge following by consistently producing high-quality content.
Okay, so they're not just selling their products.
No.
They're providing value.
Exactly. They're establishing themselves as experts.
Okay.
And people trust them.
Right.
Because of that.
But HubSpot has a huge team.
Yeah.
Can smaller businesses do this?
Totally.
Really?
Anthony mentions this wellness coach built her whole business.
As from content?
From creating helpful content.
Oh, wow.
Started with a simple blog, made videos on YouTube, offered a free ebook to build her email list.
Okay, so she's
demonstrating her expertise, providing value.
And building a loyal following.
Exactly.
Okay, content marketing, check.
Check.
All right, covered a lot. What's the last one?
The 5th and final strategy. Pay-per-click advertising.
PPC. PPC.
So that's where you pay for your ads.
To appear at the top of the search results?
Oh.
Okay, so we talked about
SEO, content marketing.
Content marketing.
Those are all great for long-term growth.
Right.
But sometimes you need a quicker boost.
Okay.
And that's where PPC comes in.
So it's like a jump start.
It is.
Okay.
You can target your ideal customer.
With PPC?
Yes.
Okay, how do you do that?
You can choose specific keywords.
Okay.
Demographics.
Okay.
Interests.
So you're only showing your ads to people who are
most likely to be interested. Yeah.
That sounds powerful.
Yeah.
But also, like, you could waste a lot of money.
You could
Yeah.
if you don't know what you're doing.
So how do you avoid that?
Set clear goals.
Okay.
What are you trying to achieve?
Right.
Are you trying to get people to your website?
Okay.
Or get leads?
Yeah.
Or make direct sales?
Right.
Once you know your goal, you can tailor your ads and your budget accordingly.
So it's not just about
not just throwing money at it.
Throwing money at ads.
No. You got to monitor your campaigns.
Okay.
Make adjustments as needed.
Okay.
It's all about testing and refining.
Okay.
What works for one business might not work for another.
Right. So who's using PPC effectively?
Well, Airbnb.
Airbnb. Okay.
They've dominated search results.
For vacation rentals.
Yes. Using Google Ads.
So they're really capturing
people who are actively searching.
Actively searching.
Yep.
Okay. But what about small businesses?
Yeah.
Can they use PPC?
Totally.
Really?
There's a case study in the article about a fitness studio.
Okay.
They used Facebook ads.
Okay.
To target local people interested in fitness.
Okay.
They offered a free trial class.
Okay.
And they got 150 new clients.
Wow. In how long?
3 months.
That's incredible.
It is.
Just from Facebook ads.
Targeted Facebook ads.
So even on a smaller scale,
you can see results.
You can see huge results.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've covered all 5 online marketing strategies.
They did it.
I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, but also really excited.
I know, it's a lot.
Yeah.
But it's exciting stuff.
It is.
It really is.
So where do we go from here?
You know what? That's a great question, and it's something that we will dive into in more detail in the next part of our deep dive.
Okay.
But for now, I want you to think of these 5 strategies as tools in your online marketing toolbox.
I like that. A toolbox.
Yeah. Each one has its strengths and weaknesses.
Okay.
The key is to figure out which combination
will work best for you.
For your business.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready to unpack that further.
Awesome.
We'll be back soon.
To do just that.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
We'll be back.
Okay, welcome back.
We're back.
I'm still buzzing from all that stuff we just talked about.
Me too. There's so much to online marketing.
It really is.
But it's fun, you know?
It is fun. It is fun.
It's creative.
It is.
It's always changing.
It's always changing. That's true.
Okay.
All right, so let's get down to, like, the actual how-to. Like, how do we actually apply this stuff?
Okay, good question.
And make it work.
Make it work, yeah.
For us, for our business.
Well, I think the first thing is you got to realize.
Yeah.
This isn't about tricks or gimmicks.
Okay.
It's about connecting with people.
Right.
Understanding what they need.
Okay.
And then providing something of value.
So it's about relationships.
Yes.
Not just transactions.
Right. You want people to trust you.
To trust us.
To like you.
To like us.
Do you want to do business with you?
Yes. Okay, I'm with you. So how do we bring that human element into our online marketing?
Let's start with social media.
Okay.
We talked about choosing the right platform.
We did.
So how do you actually do that?
Yeah. How do you choose?
Think about where your audience hangs out online.
Okay.
Are they on Instagram?
Okay.
Are they on TikTok? LinkedIn?
Are they reading articles?
Yeah, where are they?
Okay, so if your audience is not on that platform,
right,
you shouldn't be there.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
So once you know where they are,
you
got to think about, like, what kind of content works on that platform. You know, each platform has its own vibe.
Okay.
You got to make sure your brand aligns with that.
Okay, so like if you're a B2B company, LinkedIn might make more sense than Instagram.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
once you've picked the platform, then how do you create engaging content?
Ooh, that's the fun part.
It is fun.
But also the hard part.
It's challenging.
It is.
So, I mean, you mentioned Share a Coke earlier.
Yeah.
They did that so well.
They did.
It was simple but effective.
It was. And you know what? People love to share their experiences.
Yeah.
So give them something to talk about.
Give them something to share.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you come up with those ideas, though?
Stay curious.
Okay.
Observe what's working for other people.
Look outside your industry.
Yeah, get inspiration from everywhere. Don't be afraid to experiment.
Okay, that's a good point with social media.
Yeah.
It's all about experimenting.
It is.
Seeing what works.
And what doesn't work.
What doesn't work.
Yeah, look at your analytics.
Oh, the data.
The data. It tells you what's working.
Okay, I'm writing that down. Data.
Data.
All right, let's talk about SEO.
Okay.
So we talked about keywords.
Yeah.
But it's not just about stuffing keywords
no.
onto your website, right?
It's about understanding how Google thinks.
How Google thinks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So think about it.
Yeah.
When you type something into Google, you're asking Google a question.
You're saying, Google, find me this.
Exactly.
Okay.
And Google wants to give you the best possible answer.
The best, most relevant answer.
Right. So your website needs to be that answer.
Okay. So it's about making your website easy for Google to understand.
Yes.
But also having the content that people are actually looking for.
That's it.
So it's both. It's like appealing to humans, but also making it work for the robots.
And the robots.
Okay.
You know, we talked about the Moz blog.
Yeah, they're doing it right.
They're doing it right.
Okay.
They're providing that valuable, informative content.
Okay. So relevance and quality are super important.
Super important for SEO.
Google can tell the difference between something that's genuinely helpful and something that's just trying to game the system.
To trick the system.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do we know if our website is optimized?
Well, there are a lot of resources out there.
Okay.
Moz has a great website.
Okay, Moz.
Google Search Console is a good one.
Okay, it's free.
Free. I like that.
Yeah, it gives you insights into how Google sees your website.
So that's good to know.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's talk about email marketing.
Okay.
We talked about personalization, segmentation. Can you break that down a little bit more?
Sure. Personalization is about making those emails feel like they're written just for that person.
Okay, so it's not just hey there.
No, it's hey name.
Okay, using their name.
Yes, but it's more than that.
Okay.
It's like those Amazon recommendations that feel eerily specific to you.
Okay.
That's personalization.
How do we do that if we're not Amazon?
You can start small.
Okay.
Ask people for their name,
okay,
their interests, their purchase history.
Okay.
Use that information to tailor your emails.
So even if you're just starting out,
yeah,
you can start to personalize those emails.
Absolutely.
Okay. What about segmentation?
Segmentation is about dividing your email list into smaller groups based on what they have in common.
Okay.
So maybe they all bought the same product or they all live in the same city.
Okay, so it's more targeted.
It's more targeted.
Okay.
You can send them more relevant emails.
So instead of sending the same email to everyone, you're sending different emails to different groups.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm with you.
People appreciate that.
Yeah.
They don't want to feel like they're just a number on your list.
You want to feel special.
Yeah, they want to feel seen.
Okay, that's good.
So make sure you're providing value in those emails, too.
What do you mean by value?
Give them something they'll actually want to read.
Okay.
Helpful information, special discounts, early access to new products.
Give them the reason to stay subscribed.
Exactly.
Okay, that's a good point.
So, email marketing.
Check.
Now, content marketing.
Content marketing, okay.
We talked about having a content strategy.
We did.
But what does that actually look like?
Yeah, how do we create one?
Well, you got to start by understanding your audience.
Okay.
What are they struggling with?
Okay.
What are their pain points?
Okay.
What are they searching for online?
Okay, so really understanding who they are deeply.
Yeah.
How do we do that?
Ask them.
Just ask them.
Yeah, send out surveys, do polls on social media. Yeah. Pay attention to the questions they're already asking you.
So be a good listener.
Yes, and then get creative with the format.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about the wellness coach.
Yeah.
Used blog posts, YouTube videos, even a free ebook.
Okay.
Find what works for your audience.
Okay, so don't be afraid to experiment.
Yeah, and once you've created that great content,
yeah,
promote it.
Promote it.
Yeah, share it on social media, send it to your email list.
Sure.
Reach out to other websites, influencers.
So content creation is just one piece of the puzzle.
It is.
You also have to promote it.
You got to get it out there.
Okay, so it's about
distribution.
Distribution. And then I'm guessing data plays a role here too.
Absolutely.
So let's look at your analytics.
Track your results.
See what's working.
See what's not working.
Okay.
Make adjustments as needed.
Data.
Data is king.
Okay, all right. We've covered social media, SEO.
Yep.
Email marketing.
Content marketing.
Content marketing. That was a lot.
I was.
But let's move on to the final one.
Okay.
PPC. Where do we even begin?
Okay, so first you got to choose the right platform.
Okay, so we've got Google Ads.
Yeah, that's the big one.
The big one.
But there's also Facebook ads.
Oh.
Instagram ads, LinkedIn ads.
So many ads.
So many ads.
So how do we choose the right platform?
Think about your target audience.
Okay.
And your goals.
Okay.
If you're trying to reach people who are actively searching for something, Google Ads is a good bet.
Okay.
But if you're trying to reach people based on their interests, Facebook or Instagram might be better.
Okay. So it really depends.
It depends.
On your specific audience.
Yeah.
And goals.
And goals, that's right.
Okay.
So once you've chosen a platform,
Yeah.
it's time for keyword research.
Okay, so keywords are still important.
They're crucial.
Crucial for PPC.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know which keywords to bid on?
Think about search volume.
Okay.
Competition. Mm-hmm.
Relevance.
Okay, so you want keywords that people are actually searching for, but not too competitive.
Right. You don't want to be bidding against companies with huge budgets.
Right, right.
And of course, they need to be relevant to your business.
Right, so finding that sweet spot.
Finding that sweet spot.
Okay.
And don't forget about negative keywords.
Negative keywords, what are those?
Those are keywords that you don't want your ads to show up for.
Okay.
So, for example,
Yeah.
if you sell high-end jewelry,
Okay.
you might want to exclude keywords like cheap or discount.
Okay, so you're telling the platform to ignore those searches.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
You want to attract the right people.
The right people.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got our keywords.
Okay.
Now, how do we create the ads themselves?
Keep it clear.
Okay.
Your ad copy should be short.
Okay.
Sweet. And to the point.
To the point.
Highlight the benefits.
Okay.
Use strong calls to action.
Okay.
And make sure your landing page matches the ad. Okay, so it's all about creating a smooth experience.
Seamless.
Seamless.
From the ad to the landing page.
Okay.
You don't want people to be confused or frustrated.
Right. You want them to click.
Yes.
And then take action.
Exactly. And remember,
Yeah.
PPC is all about testing and optimizing.
So you're looking at the data.
Always looking at the data.
And making adjustments.
Making adjustments. You're constantly tweaking things.
It's a process.
It's a process.
Oh, okay.
It's a science.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've covered all 5 strategies now.
We have.
We've talked about how to apply them to specific goals.
Yeah, like brand awareness.
Right.
But before we wrap things up,
Yeah.
let's talk about the bigger picture.
Okay, yeah. What are some overarching principles that should guide us?
I think the most important thing is to be authentic.
Be authentic.
Yeah.
Okay.
People are bombarded with marketing messages.
It's true. Everywhere you look.
It's online. It's offline.
It's true.
Yeah.
They can spot a fake a mile away.
So be yourself.
Be yourself.
Okay.
Be genuine.
Okay.
Let your personality shine through.
I love that.
It's what makes you unique.
It's what makes you different.
It is.
Okay, so authenticity.
Authenticity.
That's number 1.
Yeah, and remember, it's all about building relationships.
Okay.
Focus on creating content that provides value.
Okay.
That solves problems. That makes people feel like they're part of something.
Part of a community.
Yeah, community.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not just about making a sale.
Yeah.
It's about
building trust.
Building trust.
Loyalty.
Loyalty, connection. That's huge.
It is.
Yeah.
But how do you balance that with, the need to actually promote your business?
Right, because we do have to make money.
We do.
Yeah, so how do we balance that?
Lead with value. If you're genuinely trying to help people, the sales will follow.
Okay, I like that. So shift your mindset from selling to serving.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Think about how you can help your audience solve their problems.
Solve their problems.
Achieve their goals.
Achieve their goals. And I guess live better lives.
That's it.
If you can do that, people will want to do business with you.
They will.
Okay, I love that approach.
Good.
It feels very authentic.
It is.
And it feels very genuine.
And it works.
Okay, good. And then finally, don't be afraid to experiment.
Oh, that's so important.
Right, because things are always changing.
Always changing.
In the online world.
You got to stay on top of things.
So try new things. Look at the data.
Yep.
Make adjustments.
That's it.
Okay, this has been an incredible deep dive so far.
It has.
We've covered so much.
We have.
But I know you're probably thinking, okay, what do I do next?
What's the next step?
Right, what do I actually do?
And that's exactly what we'll be discussing.
In the final part.
In the final part.
Of our deep dive.
Okay, we're back for the final part of our deep dive. I'm ready for that key takeaway you mentioned before. What's the most important thing to remember as we put all this into action?
Well, we've talked about a lot of different strategies, but it all boils down to this. In a world overflowing with marketing messages, authenticity and genuine value are more important than ever.
You've been hitting on that theme a lot, and it makes sense. It's not enough to just have a flashy website or a clever social media post. People crave something real.
Exactly. Think about it. Imagine you're walking down the street and someone's trying to show a flyer in your face. What do you do?
I usually just keep walking.
Exactly. We're all pretty good at tuning out those generic messages. But what if someone stopped you and offered something you were actually interested in? Something helpful, something that solved a problem?
I'd be much more likely to listen. Right, and that's the power of authenticity and genuine value. When your online marketing focuses on serving your audience, helping them, building relationships, that's what cuts through the noise.
It's about shifting our mindset from selling to serving.
You got it. Think about your own experiences online. What makes you follow a brand or buy from them?
For me, it's about connecting with the brand, feeling like they get me. I like businesses that share my values, are honest, and make me feel good.
And that's what sets successful online marketing apart. It's not about tricks. It's about building trust and creating a community.
So as we wrap up, how do we bring more of that authenticity and genuine value into our online marketing?
Start with your why. Why are you doing this? What are you passionate about? What problems are you solving?
Find that deeper purpose. That's what drives everything.
Right. Then understand your audience deeply. What are their needs? What do they care about? What makes them tick?
See the world from their perspective.
Exactly. Go beyond demographics, understand their values and what they struggle with.
Okay, and then how do we turn that understanding into valuable content?
Ask yourself, how can I help? What information can I offer? What problems can I solve? And think about how they like to learn. Do they want videos? Articles? What resonates with them?
So tailor our content to their preferences.
Yes. And don't be afraid to experiment. Try different things. See what works. The beauty of online marketing is you can always track your results and adjust.
It's an ongoing process, always learning and adapting.
Exactly. And remember, it takes time. Building a real online presence doesn't happen overnight, but be patient, consistent, and focus on providing value. The results will come.
That's inspiring. So it's about finding our why, understanding our audience, offering real value, and being ourselves online.
You got it. And have fun. Online marketing should be enjoyable. If you love what you do, people will see that and they'll be drawn to you.
This deep dive has been amazing. I feel so much more prepared to tackle my online marketing. Thank you so much for all of this.
It was my pleasure. And remember, the online world is always changing. Never stop learning and exploring new possibilities.
Great advice. To everyone listening, thanks for joining us. We hope you learned a lot. Until next time, happy marketing.